what is going to happen after this market when this Iran war is done. That some of the developers are offering discounts. The transactions are happening, not the way they were happening 2 months ago. When this time is out, everything is okay. I don't think so you will be able to have any negotiations with the developer. Hanji, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're having a fantastic day. As you guys know, there is an Iran war happening right now, and things are happening at the moment all in the Middle East and in Dubai. I'm going to give you a detail in this video. So it's been over a month now, this Iran war is happening, and it's taking a toll on everyone's nerve. All the investors are looking for what is going to happen. They're on a stay still. I'm going to tell you what's happening in the market, what are the developers doing, what's happening in the secondary market, what is the mindset of the sellers right now, what is the mindset of the buyers right now. So Iran has been continuously bombarding the whole Middle East, UAE. There are multiple drones interceptions that are happening in Dubai right now. There are multiple missiles interceptions that are happening in Dubai right now. There are debris that fall off. We get a message on our phone that be aware of the missile threat, stay inside, and the life is normal. The most interesting part is that what is happening right now in this city, this amazing, beautiful city, this $1 million view of Dubai. What's happening over here? So let's start off with the secondary market first. The kind of requests that I'm getting right now, my team is getting right now, the colleagues are getting right now is that buyers are looking for distressed deals. They want that I'm looking for a distressed deal. In terms of the seller's point, there are very few less distressed deals that are coming out right now. And the seller's point of view is that they are willing to hold their properties. They're not willing to sell that property on a loss. So that's why it's a really tough situation in the secondary market. Where else? There are a few distressed deals that come into the market, but those distressed deals are if someone is highly leveraged, he's not able to pay the payments and he's willing to sell his property on a loss. That's the kind of distressed deals. And in those distressed deals, we have two types of developers, tier 1 developer and tier 2 developer. So in terms of tier 1 developer like Emaar, Miraz, there are very few deals that are happening right now on loss. People are still charging premium on their properties. But in terms of tier 2, tier 3 developers, people, those who got a discount initially on their properties, they were selling these properties on distress during the peak time. They're still selling those distressed deals on the peak time. In terms of the developers, yes, the market has cooled down a little bit. There are multiple reasons for that. The one reason I can tell you are the brokers. The brokers for the past 1 month are not that active in the market. There are only, let's say, 10-20% of the brokers are actively working in the market right now. The rest of them are either relaxing or I don't know what they're doing, but they're very, small percentage of brokers, those who are actively working in the market and calling their clients. The second important part of this is that the developers, what they're doing is that some of the developers are offering discounts. They're offering discounts and they're offering DLD waivers like Shoba. They're offering a DLD waiver for 4%. Damac is offering a DLD waiver and also offering some discounts, and so is Bengati. But in terms of Emaar is not offering any DLD waiver. They're not changing the payment plans. The price is the same. In terms of the sales, the daily transaction that is happening right now in the market is about 2 billion dirhams, and the weekly average is about 17 billion dirhams. That includes off-plan and regular property at the same end. So what is going to happen? That's the big question mark. What is going to happen after this market when this Iran war is done? And now I tell you what is going to happen. These are my analysis, and we can talk about it if you disagree with it. My analysis on this market is that the market is cooled down, but it has sustained the rates. The transactions are happening, not the way they were happening 2 months ago, but they're happening in a decent way. The government is supporting the market by putting in 1 billion dirhams to support the businesses. They have injected the money through the central bank also to support the businesses. This uncertainty time is going to end. If it's going to end this week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, I don't know. No one knows about it. But one thing I can tell you with full confidence is that the market has sustained the crisis time. At the time when there are missiles dropping by, drones dropping by, the market prices have not crashed. What does this mean for you as an investor if you have a property in Dubai? It means is that when this thing is done, the market has tested itself and it's gonna pick up further up. Because for the past 2 years, people were talking about the correction in the market, and this is the best time to have a correction in the market. And at this time, if there is no correction happening, there might be a really good chance that this market is going to pick up. My analysis, after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, it's going to be a different situation. If you're a buyer in the market right now, what I can suggest you is that you are in a very good position to have a good negotiation power with the developer, and if a seller, if he's willing to sell his property. So you can negotiate a good deal with the developer at this point, because this is going to be a wartime rate. After this point, I don't think it's going to be, you know, any negotiations that you can do with the developer, because when this time is out, everything is okay. I don't think so you'll be able to have any negotiations with the developer. One last thing I wanted to mention you guys is that, you see, Dubai gets about 12 to 15 million visitors every year, and there are multiple reasons for that. One of the main reasons why the model of Dubai became so successful was because we have, you know, one of the biggest airports in the world, and we are building another biggest airport in the world. And all these flights that come have a layover time in Dubai. And we are in the center of almost 70% of the population of the world. So it's not gonna go out. This thing is gonna sustain. People are gonna travel. People are going to come, and they're going to start coming back again. So these are really tough times in the end. How the market has evolved, how the market has reacted to this situation is absolutely beautiful. I'm very confident in the market. But anyone who is smart enough, and there are going to be only 20% of the people, as the history shows, there are only 20% of the investors, those who have that vision to look beyond the situation and invest into it. And if you want to look into it, COVID is the most recent example everyone is quoting about, and it is a pretty relevant example. So if you look beyond this thing, you have to look beyond the situation, and you will find out that only 20% of the people will be buying stuff during this time. And after this time, 80% of the retail investors, I call them the retail investors, they're going to come in, and those 20% will be selling off their inventory to them or from the developers at a different price. So this is just the update to you from this beautiful city of Dubai. I'm going to see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'm going to see you again. Bye.